In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
We just tried them with plus 80% healing items and they still can't heal for shit. I gotta see what the next level of their healing is like, if it gets better or not. Alright, Stagecoach. Bounty Hunter. I'm gonna grab him anyways. Not a great stats for that.
The thrill of the hunt. The
Early Riser is good for this playthrough. Holy Slayer's alright. I love Grave Robbers. I feel like I just want to keep recruiting them. Forever and always.
Gold gleams like a dagger's point.
It's like running 3 characters in a treasure chest. Yeah, exactly what it's supposed to be. Alright, what did we pick up? Picked up a lot of crests out of that. Picked up a stun item that I wanted. That's good too. It's a good one. We do need to level the Cove up. I can either go back for a level 1 short one, or I can go in for Swine Prince, but I don't really want this item. This item's pretty shit. I don't want that item, it doesn't help me. Although I want to kill the Prophet soon. No, there's no reason to run more than 1 Antiquarian ever. Their skills are pretty bad. Yeah, that debuff, man. -5 accuracy, you say? What a powerful, powerful attack. Honestly, he could go twice with all of his skills, or all of her skills, and it still wouldn't do noticeable damage. Alright. Yeah, it does avoid misclicks easier. I don't really want to go to any of these locations. I guess if I had to pick, I don't want to gather item. Gather missions suck. You don't get any cash out of them. I guess if I had to, no, it's gather again. Let's either advance the Cove or go take care of one of the bosses for an item I don't want. And I'd actually like to get some items I do want. So let's go advance the Cove. Advance the Wield. Do want deeds. But I also want portraits. What's this one giving me? Deeds. Yeah, that's right, Sui. Sounds good. Alright, let's go flagellate. And what do we pick up? Bulimic. It's kind of annoying. I think we're gonna go back to the Cove. Yeah, just go in and out quickly of this mission. Let's see who we need to treat for goodies. Germania would be good to get rid of. Let's try that again. Stress Eater could go. Yakamania. So this would be a really good one to bring HCC on. What's the level of my other Plague Doctor? So yeah, it's higher level now. I do need to get rid of this shit though so I can start running him again. Should I lock in Hard Skinned? It's 10% protection on a Plague Doctor. Wouldn't be terrible. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's level it to Sui. Bleeds are terrible in the Cove, so we'll bring some bleeds. Let's level this healer. And Obsessed with food. It's not okay to bring it to the cove. I do need to level one, but it's not okay. Who else? Super fragile team. Alright, bring in this team. Looks bad. Expected to perform badly. I expect 2 of them to die. We're going to the front, we need uppercut punch. Finish him, it's okay. Yeah, bleeds are just bad in the cove, that's my point. Heal is nuke and stun. I like that buff. Dirk stab seems to not be totally useless. I have second level stun, second level heal. And where is the last character? They're all there. Yeah, he does have items. Cool. Alright, we need to keep our eyes open for some items now. Not that I can really afford items, but if I could afford items, we'd keep our eyes open for them. So let's go ahead and set up item-wise. Alright, this is Eldritch. How do I kill anything with this group? Holy fuck. What am I looking at? What am I saying with this group? I have no range damage progression because... No, we're doing slightly different. I don't think I can run these two together. I need a range damage dealer. So I can actually kill something that's not in the fucking front rank. Yeah, about that though. Okay. No, they don't really do slot damage in slot 2 and 3. They do bleeds, and bleeds are terrible. I mean, that's marginally better than what we just had. Alright, let's take a look. What do we bring in? Vestal. Jester. Master. And Bounty Hunter. Alright. Alright, looks good. Oh, items. Vestal. Houndmaster stuns. Oh, except Houndmaster is not actually stuns here. It could be. Move shitty bleeds. Elder Slayer. Dismiss his head. Give him 17 HP for insta kills. Take this item. Maybe speed. Yeah. I've picked some pretty shitty items this playthrough. Problem is everything's resistant to bleeds in the Cove, so maybe it gets better in the other ones. I mean, we're going to try the Jesters. Why we're playing them at all is for testing them out later. So I just assume they're going to be bad here. They're good in the warrens? They probably are. Another crash.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
I'll have a look at the
Finding
bleed
this stuff
resistant
is
things we
only the
attack
first
Sui.
test. How it must be carried home.
Get him! Resisted bleed. Alright. Get him! Resisted bleed. Sad fucking days, I must say.
A devastating blow. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I don't know why I'd want to AoE target so 99% of the time.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright. You either AoE or stress heal. That's an interesting way to approach it. You're like, I will take all of the stress damage, but I'll just stress heal through it. Just miss my stun.
Annihilated.
Alright. Stun this guy. So we can get at the guy we want to get at. Maybe should have stunned or attacked there instead. Hoping that bleed will be enough. Good.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Dark Stab's not bad when you use Finale, but I'm a little bit hesitant to use Finale. Debuff's kind of nasty.
Eradicated.
I mean, on a plus note, we now have this guy here, so we can just stun him as we stress heal. But only because he's such a special case. deliberately doing to lower the 2 damage attacks on him. I know I could be hitting him harder because you get the stun buff on it. Should be no way to stun, at least stun that, but we'll see. Fine. Try to get some stress healing on the healer still. We might not be able to. And again. Get a bleed on him. 2. So he's dead next round regardless of what happens. Fish for a crit on our last attack.
Their formation is broken.
Still, it's pretty solid.
Maintain the offensive. Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Base is the place.
Blood.
It's Grave Robber. Grave Robber does such good damage. So much fun to play. It's like, oh, bam. 40. 50. You like Jester, Occultist, Hellion, Abomination? Yeah, I've done that comp.
Wealth beyond measure.
I need to find a different comp that I like the Jester in. I want to do a bleed comp. Which I suppose the Abomination could be a part of. There's a fight coming up.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Alright, what do we have? Our annoying group. You think I should try the AoE bleed next time? Alright, next time I'll try the AoE bleed and see what I think of it. The fact that you can now actually go into the Warrens and do other dungeons besides the Weald is fairly interesting in terms of what it means for game balance. Because it means now I can build comps that are actually based around other things besides the Cove and the Weald. So I'm kind of curious how that works out. I need some heals, taking a lot of damage. It's not really a heal. Really, you haven't gone yet? I feel like you went first.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Continually onslaught. Destroy them all.
Got a lot of stress this fight. I wonder if the damage modifiers on that make it worse stunning. So I think it's a minus 50% on that. Minus 60% damage. No. But still. There's a stun on top of that, I guess. Alright. Hounds harry this round. Guy will hit either the Jester or the Hellion. Or no, the Hellion, the Vestal. crit them for 11.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Why the fuck not? Another 11 crit? No. Alright, 2 rounds to kill this thing. So at the end of next round. The end of next round is round 6. Guess it makes AoE healing better here. Kinda.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yeah, Ticker, that's exactly how I use pretty much all the AoEs in the game, is how you're describing, which makes me wonder. I mean, I could try to set up AoE groups, but the problem is generally the AoE is much more valuable on positions 3 and 4 than it is on positions 1 or 2 or 2 and 3. And there's only a couple attacks that will AoE positions 2 and 3. And they are 3 and 4 rather, and they're the Occultist and the Plague Doctor.
Could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
I feel like we're due a collector soon. We haven't had one in a couple missions. They're not that rare. 50% bleed resist. We gotta kill this guy. Can't hit him with this. Yeah, I mean, I have Crusaders in here in my roster right now, but that's why, yep, just gonna only hit the front 2 ranks. Actually, that well played there. Could have got another round of healing off if I'd wanted to there. Alright.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay. I like Crusaders, just they're not great. Their stun needs a higher percentage. Yeah. This group's not gonna do anything versus a Shambler. Or rather, it's going to do something versus the Shambler. It's going to get wrecked. Should we try it anyways? Goes to full darkness. Are we fucked by full darkness? We lose some damage. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't have my dog biscuits anymore. Down to 1 food, so we only get 1 point of healing. Alright, here's what we'll do. We'll go complete 100% of room battles. We have another fight to complete this mission. If we have the option, we'll probably come back and attempt that. We'll see. We might have up to two more rooms to do still. This is kind of a really low level group to be doing that with. They're all level 0. And they don't have more than level 0 skills too. It's kind of a weak group for this. I would love that on any of the other missions we've done in the last couple minutes where we had last couple runs where we had level 2 and level 3 guys. Fuck you, dodge. This does 7 to 10 damage. I'd have to high end to kill him or get the bleed on him. Bleed's 1. So actually this is doing 8 to 11. It's better to stun. Okay. Yeah, I know chat loves it when people fight Shamblers, but getting wrecked on Shamblers is no way near good for your group. It's just easier to fight them at certain times and certain times to avoid them. I think this group is going to get wrecked, honestly. I can't deal with the little summons are going to do way more damage than the healer can, and the hit points on these guys are just... eh. Dude, how are you acting again? You're an asshole. So he's dead to the dot. I'd like to get at that guy next, means I have to stun here. Hey, Shano.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Jesters. Getting wrecked. Oh, chat loves it when the streamer gets wrecked. But I don't love it when I get wrecked. So I'll probably just wait till I have a better group for it. Let's do damage here. Wish I could hit that guy.
A death by inches.
I might do a 40-round fight on this and just stress heal everyone. Thinking about it. Should be quicker than that, Victor, with 2 stress healers, honestly. Although I gotta say, I'm not real impressed with the healing. That dog heal pretty good right now. Why do they stall on this champion? Because this champion has huge protection and guard, which gives him more protection, and you just were running into too many people who weren't trained to stall and were getting screwed on this guy. Master is healed for 6 and the same time the Jester's healed for 20. Same level. 9. 9 to 30. biggest thing. Nice! That was in the whole 9. Now it's 18 to 30. 18 to 40, rather. So almost half. Almost half is good, right? When you can't target it and it's RNG based. I want Profane Scroll so I can mess with different party comps. Yeah, I know his speed and crit thing stacks. I'm not real thrilled about it.
Resistance.
I guess I should put him in position 3 if I actually want to do any attacks. Alright, we do have another room battle to complete this dungeon.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Ugh. And a hall fight apparently. Fuck that. A lot of fights in this. A lot of fights in this one. Alright, we're gonna give him. No, let's get speed buffs up so we can try to control the damage coming out of this. It's gonna be really brutal this first round. We need to stun one of the 2 in the back because we need them not focusing the Jester down. Alright. Okay, let the Jester die so Sui will shut up. Yeah.
Reeling.
That's what Jesters happen. That 2 of them have been allowed to attack him, he might die. We might still die because although we look like we're going faster, their speed 6, our guys are right around that. Speed 8, speed 9, speed 9, speed 8. We can definitely get rolled on there. Might be able to kill that. Yeah. Forget the dot element. They're resistant to dot. He resisted the dot anyways, but at least we get one down. Okay, they chose to double shoot that one instead of the Jester, which is good. Alright. I guess we'll do damage here. Really? That's not gonna kill it? Nope, didn't resist the bleed. GG. I think I'm gonna AoE heal here. I feel like I can't get the Jester out of one-shot range anyways.
Slowly, gently.
This now can only attack position. When I stun the one in the back. This guy can only attack position 1, position 2. So we can only attack the full hit point guys, so that's fine. I'll give him some slicing. Now it's worth healing. Could stun that. Let's do it. Reduces their damage to 0 this round. Amazing. Death Door again. Oh, a dodge. Is that even allowed? Guess it's allowed on both sides.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Is it Victor? Hey, there's still a room fight left. Our characters are not exactly healthy.
Creatures can be felled. They can
Last
be
room though.
beaten. As the light gains purchase,
Alright.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Let's try to go first in the future. You have to get the stress caster down. Ultra annoying.
Precision and power.
What's the crit mod on that? I haven't looked. It's good. little bit of health back while doing some damage on the caster. No, death blow resist caps at 87% regardless of what your trinkets say. So you can never get 100% on anybody or even close to 100%. Is he really not gonna die? We'll see. Okay. Yeah, Max, alright, we're gonna go stress heal up here. Save me paying for it later. I'm not doing the Shambler with this group. My guys are a little bit higher level, I'd consider it. They're not. Alright, 10 versus six. The more people who are stress wounded, the better that heal should be, or the more in favor it should be for the Houndmaster. That's 12, or yeah, that's 12 over 2. Versus 20 over 2. Okay. It's 30 over 3. It's always going to be in intervals of 10. I would have hit 4 for that. That would have been actually 12, so that would have been 24 over 3. It's still not close. It's still not even close to the single target healing. That's really sad. I mean, I guess I could work it out mathematically too. It's probably better, right? Because on average, it's gonna heal at 65% chance. If it was 50 for them, it'd be healing 6 around instead of this. No, at 65, it probably isn't that much better. This is enough shit I don't really care about. Let's just kill him. As long as he doesn't crit right now. Yeah.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the
Right.
task's end.
Skills better?
The pungent
Yeah, probably
odor
does.
abates.
That's a good point.
The things are driven back.
I wonder at what level it
for a
becomes more
time.
efficient to use that. No resolve level ups. It's interesting.
The degeneracy of the hamlet is nothing, I fear, when compared to the condition of surrounding acres.
It's pretty good for a fucking antiquarian right there. Rune Explorer, so a scouting perk and unyielding. It's pretty damn good.
She searches where others will not go, and sees what others
Alright, I'm taking a
will
quick
not
break, guys.
see.
Right back, and we'll probably do at least one more. We'll see after that.